Okay. Alright, well, we got our sound baseline done. So I can take out all the noise because I had a shit mic. And anyhow, this is a control circuit for the villager trading market. It has our button for cycling, which leads into an RS NOR latch, which has downward traveling redstone, which goes into this pulse limiter, back into vertical redstone going up. So it comes up, and then it comes back here, and this can be extended however long we need to extend it, but at the end it goes to this inverter, which takes again the power up to our delay, which is 50 million repeaters set on 4. So the timer comes to here, which resets the RS NOR latch. Now, if you watch Greek, go ahead, beat the hell out of it. You see how he's just spamming that button, but nothing's gonna happen until the RS NOR latch resets. And then it resets, and then it starts it all over again. The reason why we want to do that, and then obviously we're going to set this timer to be the appropriate delay, but the reason that we had to do that is because we'd spam the button and the circuit would stay on too long and they would just continue to hop forward, and they all ended up in one big bunch sitting right here, and they were spilling out the front. It was horrible. So we had to figure out a way to control how often the progression cycle could be set off. That was one of the first things that I wanted to go over. Big shout out to Andrew for helping me on this circuit. He is the Wooden Axe local redstone genius. I had the RS NOR latch in. I knew that the pulse limiter needed to go in, but I was getting a little bit hung up with the verticals and spacing and cross communication and all that stuff. He came over and helped me figure this out, and I helped to encourage him to keep it a one wide circuit so it would work for our application. So he's really proud of this. I'm very proud of it as well. It was a good collaboration, and it should serve our purposes. Now, with that being said, Greek, Andrew, and I did a little bit of goofing around, and we did that in the Nether. I've got a clip I'm going to be splicing into our recording here, and Andrew and Greek were doing some flying Hawaiian attacks on ghasts using ender pearls to hit the ghast, which would teleport them up, and then they would smack them with a sword. So they were actually meleeing ghast to death.
Looting more tears.
Yeah. And were you guys using a looting sword on there as well?
Yep.
Awesome. So anyway, I'm going to put that clip in right now. Here it comes. Ugh, there's the money shot. Oh yeah.
You get it?
Yeah. That was great.
Invisible fire over here.
Oh, I found the tier. 2 of them. You guys want some?
That was great. Fucking badass.
Man, it's hard over here in these places that I don't know. I've gotten so used to hunting them around that spawner.
That was great. I'll be sure to put that into next video highlight moment. We didn't have any jack wagons in the mumble chat, just talking about whatever.
Right.
And that was center frame. Andrew flying through the air. Ugh. Gas dies. Okay, so that was the clip. It was 20 minutes worth of video, and all we really ended up using, or all I ended up using, sorry, was about 20 seconds of it. They kept killing them before I could get there, or I would draw aggro. It was just, it wasn't very easy to record, but I did get it done. Greek, why don't you show me that golem farm again?
Alright.
Because last time Greek showed me his golem farm trading situation, I was recording, however all I got was the audio. I didn't have my stage set up properly, so I wasn't capturing any video.
Alright, so this is the this is my version of the trading station. It's not nearly as in-depth as Siamko's, but basically all it does is it pulls villagers from a golem farm and stacks them into this minecart stacker, and then if you don't like the trade, you click the button and send them on their way to a death loop. We'll check that out. This minecart, this Minetrack design was done by another YouTuber. I don't know his name, but if you search SMP friendly minecart dispenser, this is his design, and I just altered the front track. I added a tripwire here to detect empty carts and send them back into the cells, and then we'll go up to the golem farm and you guys can see what's going on here. Oh, here comes the villager. Go through?
Yeah, he went through.
So this is the golem farm. Zarlor Mercenary came up with the design, and we'd used an idea from another YouTuber. I really need to get their names, and we need to put them in the credits or something, because these ideas that they came up with were great. But basically having the track in between the glass here picks them up and doesn't suffocate them. So we kind of integrated this villager trading golem farm thing together and made like a 2-for-1 deal. And I just added some doors on the bottom here so we could get a population of 48 and have, 3 golems spawning, every 5-6 minutes, whatever it is. I haven't checked the rate. We've got a nice little pile down there. And this is just a real simple, cheap, easy lava blade down here. Kill these guys. It's not nearly as effective as having a lava blade in a tunnel, but since I have a single cell, I didn't want to build huge tunnels with lava blades and all that. I figured I might as well just wait,
I think this is really something that is really awesome.
Oh yeah, we forgot about the kill loop.
The kill loop down here, and I think if you just glance at it and kind of breeze over it, like, oh, there's a kill loop, I don't think people really will appreciate it near as much. But this thing is really awesome. What he's done, I mean, he said, his isn't near as in detail as mine, and I would probably say the same about his, because
today, Junior,
his involves a lot of track. I mean, you can see. Can you send one down? Do you have one to send down so we can watch it?
Oh, it's a cold trade, but I'll do it.
Hang on, just a second.
Here he comes. Here he comes. So basically he's tripping that tripwire and staying in that loop, being suffocated by the block above him, and then when the cart empties out, it gets shot back into the cell and picks another one up.
Right, right. So, I mean, I thought that was awesome that, you know, how the tripwire, you know, senses the too high entity and switches the track to keep it into a loop, which murders the villager, and then whenever the villager's dead, it pops out, sends it this direction, which comes back up here. This is really awesome. I love this. Comes back up here, and since the cart is empty, if you'll notice, the cart's going to go straight forward, straight across here. It's going to make that right-hand turn, hit that block, bounce back this way, which is going to send it back up here to loop around like Greek had talked about to pick up a new villager. So it'll loop around all the way around the box, come back to here, bounce off of here, come back down the same way it just came up, but now it's a too high entity, so it's going to trip this tripwire, which doesn't send it back to the block. It now sends it into here, which comes straight up here. Since this cell is occupado, it bounces it back around, up, and it keeps doing this until it hits a spot that is open, and then that's where the cart is parked. Really awesome, really awesome, really ingenious. I love this design right here. I think this is just amazing how compact it is and how efficiently it works. Well, do you want to do a spotlight on Arcanus? I mean, it's kind of the same thing as what you got going on here, just doubly as much.
Yeah, we can go look at it real quick. You can kind of see what's going on a little better. The kill loops are positioned a little differently.
Okay, so if we drop down here, won't it take us into that whole area?
Oh yeah, just walk the track.
Everybody will get to see how see your vertigo fear.
Yep. It's because I fell off this thing so many times. But I got pearls on me now, so I'll be okay. So, same setup up top here, and you can kind of see where the redstone torches are underneath. And then the kill loop is a little more open, so you can see exactly what's going on.
Looks fantastic. Great setup, great design. Arcanus is going to be full of this kind of stuff. So now I think I'm going to go back and I'm going to start working on laying the track back down. Actually, you know what? I'm not going to lay the track back down. I'm going to do the circuit for the other side, and then hopefully we'll get to lay the track back down.
Psychology, research.